Extended tire features for Vehicle Dynamics Blockset is available from the Add-on Explorer to introduce new capabilities to help you work with tire data and models. Starting in R2026A, it offers the new Tire Manager app. With this app, you can import, pre-process, and visualize tire test data, then fit tire models to that data. Once you launch the app, you can import tire test data from a variety of sources, including Tidex, CalSpan, or generic ASCII files. You can then plot the data directly using some of the pre-built plot types. A violin plot, for example, can show you what signals are being held and or swept in your data. The Fy versus alpha plot shows the lateral force as a function of slip angle. You can choose a signal to color by, the normal force in this example. And lastly, you can add another signal for the z-axis. This dataset includes 3 values for the inclination angle. Sometimes you need to clean up the test data before you can use it for fitting models. The Tire Manager app offers several pre-processing steps. The crop tool can remove a section of your data that you don't need, for example, data collected during initialization of the test process. You can also split data into separate files, making it easier to identify the specific features of each segment, for example, different normal loads. The Filter tool helps you to smooth out noise that often accompanies physical test data. Here's where we can see the noisy response in the overturning moment data and choose to apply a low-pass filter. In some cases, you may want to remove minor deviations from nominal conditions. The Mean tool recognizes the grouping of normal force values here and sets those signals to their respective means. Once you're done pre-processing your data, it's a good idea to save your work for future use. Use the Export button to write the modified data files back to your computer as Tidex or CSV files. You can also export a workspace variable if you wish to use the data directly in MATLAB. The next step is to fit a tire model to the processed data. Several tire model types are offered. We'll select Magic Formula 6.2. If you wish, the tool will automatically review your data and propose a fit schedule that decides the order in which to fit each of the parameters and the data used to fit them. The fit schedule is shown on the right, and you can click the Edit buttons to review and modify each step. Once you're ready, the Fit All button will run through the fit schedule and fit the model. You can review the results of each step to see the final parameter values and the associated plots, as well as any details of the optimization run. The Set to Block button will push the parameters for your fitted model out to a Simulink model. Here, one of the tire models from Vehicle Dynamics Blockset is selected. The dialog automatically chooses the selected block and lets you assign parameters to it. You can then use the Plot button in the block mask to confirm the model is parameterized as expected. The app also supports sending parameters to Simscape Multibody using the Magic Formula Tire Force and Torque block. Note that you can also use the GCB command to tell the app to get current block. The Simscape block expects a structure array for the parameter values. The app will generate a variable with your parameter values in the expected format, then point the block mask to that variable. In some cases, you may wish to evaluate different model types. The Convert feature allows you to directly change one model type to another, say to go from a Magic Formula 6.2 to a Magic Formula 5.2 model. It will generate synthetic data from the original model, then fit parameters for the converted model to match it. You can then compare the two models directly using the plot feature shown earlier. We hope this short introduction to the Tire Manager app was helpful. For more information, please check out the links in the video description.